Okay, this is Mike Soares of Cerasi Tenor Guitars. We've been repairing guitars, musical instruments, violins for over 40 years. We've been making custom tenor guitars since 1992. And here we're going to show you a simple way to make a nice looking tail for an Archtop guitar. Tenor guitar can also be used for octave mandolins, bouzouki, mandocellos, as well as other guitars. We're going to show you how to make a 4-string and an 8-string tail. So here we're starting with a basic 6-inch Casino Gibson style tail for a 6-string guitar. And what we've done here is we've drilled out the number 1 string and the number 6 string. We want that to be just a little bit bigger than the hanger bar itself, because we don't want the stop tail to be wiggling on the bars. So we want them as close as we can get them and still have them fit nicely. And in this case it's 9/64 of an inch, and that'll be for all the products that we're showing you right now. What we're going to do is we're going to thread the bars into the number 1 and number 6 string hole. Put on the nuts, and as you can see, that will give you a nice 4-string tail. Okay, it looks much better on a tenor guitar than just leaving the 6th string with the bars further out. Okay, that's our basic simple way to do it. Inexpensive. You can buy these tails from $6 to $12 on eBay from China. They're readily available. I see now that they're also making a Gibson style older one now where they have the diamond pattern on them, which are very nice. Now the next one we're going to show you is using a stop tail from a Les Paul. In this case, it's a 6-string stop tail. The side with the lines on it here, that's the side where the strings go in, so that's the bottom. Okay, and you can also use, again, if you're doing an octave mandolin, an 8-string tenor, bouzouki, mandocello, you can do the same thing using a 12-string tail, as we're going to show you here, and by re-drilling it, and that leaves you the 8 holes in the middle for a nice setup for 8-string. So in this case what we do is we cut off the ears on each side of the stop tail, and then we sand them down, polish them, and you have a shorter stop bridge. You can see here the ends polish up nice. What we do is we cut them off with a grinder, then we fine sand them, and then we buff them on a buffing machine. And then in this case we drill out the number 1 and the number 6 to a 9/16. Putting the nuts on. And that gives you a nice 4-string tenor tail. Or you can use the 12-string the same way, and that will give you a nice 8-string tail. Word of caution, when you're working with these stop tails, they are made out of a aluminum alloy. If you're using power tools to cut off the ears, sand them down, or polish them, they do get very hot. So you want to be careful. Use a vise, clamps, gloves, safety equipment, eye cover. Make sure you work safely. Allow the parts to cool down if they do get hot. This can also be done using a Dremel tool. You don't have to use big heavy power tools. I use Dremel cutters to cut the ears off. Works very well. Again, where I wear. And you could also use the Dremel tool to buff them down. Hope this helps. If you have any questions or would like to see anything else regarding tenor guitars, feel free to email us and we'll do our best. Thank you.